We're off on our adventure. There's Alex. Super excited to be heading to the Taj Mahal at 2:30 in the morning. Our guide just texted and said he's here, so he's 6 minutes early. That means 6 more minutes at the Taj Mahal. All right, let's see if we can go find him. I bet we're the only ones up in the hotel this morning so far. Definitely worth seeing. Get here early. We got here at 5:40 and there was already a line down the walkway, the ramp to get in. And by the time the gates opened at 6, it was much more packed. Security here is pretty stringent, so again, can't bring any food, drinks, anything like that in. But they do sell bottles of water prior to the security check that you can bring in, just not your own. Do I have anything else to say? It's been an early morning. We still have breakfast to go do, then we're gonna go see the Agra Fort, and then maybe the Baby Taj, and then of course we're gonna get passed off to Hustlers to see if we can buy any of their goods. You only get about 2 hours here, which is plenty of time. If you do your research beforehand, you can easily make this trip on your own. You don't necessarily need to do a private guide. You can get most of the facts and information off of Google or Wikipedia or whoever you use for your choice of information. So I can say that firsthand. Almost everything the guide told us is stuff I'd already read or researched. So we're going to continue on, finish the rest of our tour. Alex needs a nap, maybe some coffee. Maybe we both need coffee. All right. All right.
We are day 3 in Delhi.
Day 3.
Day 3 in Delhi. Recapping of day 3 in Delhi. It's been a long day. We got up at...
You're gonna be that far away. You have to talk louder.
Oh, sorry. We got up at 1:30 this morning to leave for Agra, which, if you don't know, Agra is the home of one of the 7 wonders of the world, which is the Taj Mahal. So we drove 3.5 hours from Delhi to Agra super early this morning, and
so drove 3 hours. We wanted to do the sunset. We wanted to do the sunrise tour of the Taj. So the Taj hours are open from sunrise until I think it's sunset or 6 o'clock or something like that in the evening. Anyway, we wanted to be there first thing in the morning.
Open.
Yes. So we got there a little bit early, which actually turned out to be a good thing. So we got there maybe 5:45, and there was already a line outside the gates. By the time they actually opened the gates, there was, I don't know, a line,
A queue line,
a queue line, maybe 100 yards long. We opted to do like a private tour, so we had obviously, like Alex talked about, a driver come and pick us up at our hotel and drive us to the Taj, and then met the tour guide at the Taj basically, and he kind of escorted us and facilitated us through the queue line, which was great. We didn't have to worry about tickets. He kind of pointed us, directed us where to sit. Yeah, making sure we got in line, making sure we got through security okay, and then got into the actual Taj Mahal area. Which getting through security is a little bit of a process, and we'll talk about that in a different section, because that's its own whole deal. But so did that. You can only spend about 2.5 hours at the Taj. So we pretty much went straight to the mausoleum, which is the main section of the Taj. Went in there, and then we had a little bit of free time that we were able to take some pictures of the Taj Mahal, and then we cut out of there. Booking a tour here in India, every tour guide has their friends who have curio shops, if you will, or tourist shops. So this was no exception, and that's probably one of the downsides of doing this tour was we'll take you on a tour, but then we're going to take you to a shop where you can spend your money basically. Which, if that's your thing, great.
It's a specialty shop.
Yeah, which if that's your thing, great.
Apparently it was ours.
Yeah, we did make some purchases, but not something we had unintended or planned on doing. So again, if it's something you like to do, great. If it's not, just know that's a part of the tours here.
And you can say no. It's a no pressure kind of situation. But
so did that, and then went to Agra Fort, which is actually kind of cool.
That was really cool.
It was actually built by the same mogul that built the Red Fort here in Delhi that we visited yesterday. So that was kind of neat. And
the Taj, all three the same dynasty.
No, that was a different one.
He told me they were all the same dynasty.
Maybe. Anyway, so then left the Agra Fort and went to what's termed the Baby Taj, which was actually really kind of cool. It was a lot less crowded at the Baby Taj than the real Taj and Agra Fort. But that being said, it is less impressive. It is impressive nonetheless, but less impressive than obviously the Taj. And then after that, we visited another one of their tourist specialty shops before making the 3-hour drive back to Delhi. So it was, like Alex said, it was a full day.
It was very long.
Yeah.
It was a good experience.
Overall, it was neat getting to see the Taj Mahal and being able to say that we were at the Taj Mahal and getting some cool pictures. I think in hindsight, if we had to do it again, I would maybe not do the tour.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah. I did a lot of reading about the Taj Mahal before we went, and so a lot of what the tour guide talked to us about was stuff I had already read. So again, if you're a history person, you're going to get a lot more out of it if you put that legwork in yourself than just relying on the tour guide, because they're going to give you the highlights and then you're going to miss all the little things.
Little intricate details. The only thing that's kind of good about the tour guide is if you are a picture person, they do a really good job of taking
they know where all the good photo spots are.
They're your personal photographer, so you're not being, and you're also not, they can kind of guard you through the waters of the people that come up to you and try to sell you things. They were kind of go away.
But it's like any other tour, whether it be a private tour or a group tour, they are on a time schedule, and so if you want to spend more time looking at a certain part of the fort.
Like yesterday when we spent 4 hours at fort.
You know, you just don't get that with the tour guide. So if you want to hit as much as you can in a day, a tour guide's probably your best way. Otherwise, you're going to end up like we did yesterday, spending 6 hours at the fort. So I think that's my biggest takeaway is maybe, I don't know, for these attractions, maybe just do them on our own. There are definitely tours that I would be a part of.
I definitely would, and I definitely would schedule a transfer up there.
Yeah. The other option would be to go and spend the night in Agra. If you want to, I mean, you're going to experience more of India, but spend the night and then get up early and get to the Taj. That would be another option. We just didn't have enough time in the 4 days that we were going to be here to spend time in Delhi and then make a transfer to Agra and
Transfer
back and forth. But if you had time, I think that would be my recommendation, would be just go to Agra the day before and then you can hit all that and then take a transfer, you know, go in the afternoon before, see maybe the Agra fort and the Baby Taj, then hit Taj Mahal first thing in the morning and be back in Delhi by the afternoon. So 24 hours, you would definitely have plenty of time to see and do things there. So, but that's it. I don't know that I have anything more to say about today. It was good. It was interesting. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do another food tour here in Delhi.
Take it easy.
Easy, yeah. We're going to visit the old Delhi. So the old town. And then maybe another landmark, if I can talk Alex into it. But, yep.
I'm fine with it.
But, yeah, we're going to hit the hay because it's late and we've had a long day. We've literally been up for almost 19 hours, 20 hours, something like that. A lot of hours. I did not nap in the car like somebody else. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow.